How's it going, guys? Rolling here, and welcome to Penumbra. I decided, new year, we're gonna play some old games, from the last decade, and of course we're gonna start off with a horror game by the company that basically rebooted the horror genre back in the last decade, and that's people who made Amnesia, Penumbra. As the original ones before that. So yes, without further ado, let's get started.
For my part in this allegory, I'm not going to make the same mistakes my father made. Howard vanished from my mother's life before I was even in it, so when he sent me a letter a few days after Mum's funeral, it was the first I'd ever heard from him. Pity he was dead. Writing from beyond the grave must be a genetic habit in my bloodline. His letter contained a key, instructions, pleas for forgiveness. I figured the dead don't have much use for absolution, so I turned to his prophetic passing, which he inexplicably expected to come any day. Clearly averse to explanations, my father preferred to leave directions to a bank on Mayfair I'd never even heard of. In that bank was a safety deposit box in his name, and myself as executor. Of course, I went, as he knew I would. I discovered that despite the evidence, he'd been legally declared dead almost 30 years ago, and so the old book and collection of notes I found had, in the eyes of the law, been mine all this time. My father's instructions were to burn the documents, raise no further questions. But that was his error. No man's immune to the shameful trappings of curiosity, and my humanity got the better of me. The university I taught at was world renowned for two things: physics and linguistics. I represented the first, and the man who stood for the second was stumped by my recent acquisition. The book was indecipherable. The notes, however, showed a location somewhere in uninhabited northern Greenland. It took me almost a year to book the last flight I'd ever take. As I watched civilization disappear along with Heathrow, I realised my father had disappeared 3 decades ago, almost to the day, and I considered in turn what it was that I was leaving behind. We landed on a strip of ice a few feet wide, and within minutes I was pulling away on a chartered boat, beginning the 12-hour journey that would lead me into my past.
This don't sound like a good journey. Maybe you should turn around. Hey, it's got some JD. Is that JD? Finally, the room is docked. I'd better stow my gear. I may be far from home, but chances are I can still pick things up using left mouse. Right, and I can take a closer look at things using right mouse. Okay. Whiskey, empty shoe. Good scientist always keeps a pen. J. Koyannis. Oh, I didn't break. Always good to have a notebook to jot down interesting stuff. I think I left my torch in the desk drawer next to it. It can be opened using my left mouse button, right? What a mouse. God, we got a lot of tutorials. Yep. I'm gonna have to mess with the sensitivity. Back to game. Much better. So, oh god, now it's too much, I think. So, come in handy if a torch runs out of batteries. I should be able to access it through my inventory with the shortcut G. Okay. Now some extra power. Batteries. Okay, what's in the bag? Nothing's in the bag. Flashlight switches on and off via the tab, or hopefully with the shortcut key F. Yep. Hey, we got some more J candles. Oh, that one breaks. Just a quick note before you set sail and leave me once again. Left you a little something to remember me by in the chest at the foot of your bed. Really don't know why you still only have one bed on board. Taking shifts because of it is no way to get your rest. Well, what does a fisherman's wife know of life at sea? I'll be praying every night for you to make the catch you need so that you can come home to me safely, and soon, Please don't be gone for 5 weeks like last time. I know I might nag sometimes, but I do love you. You know. I've washed those overalls of yours. I know you'll get them covered in assorted fish pots in no time, but I still feel better knowing they have had a wash. Before I forget, the Henriksons in the village have asked me to see if you'll be coming by any trout, but as I said, they were mostly out of season. If you do happen upon any, don't say anything, stave them while in the ice, and I'll do something special with them to celebrate when you come home to me. The ship's captain deserves a little special treatment once in a while. Take care, my love. Fisherman's lovely. Okay. As I stepped off a boat, setting out into a blizzard that had formed around me, I realised how utterly devoted I'd been to the discovery of my father's past. I had no idea what to expect. Soon enough, my concerns were justified. I didn't know whether I lost my orientation or my spirit first, but I lost feeling in my extremities soon after. I knew hypothermia was setting in. Started looking for shelter. Good luck with that surge, mate. So cold. Don't know where I am. Need shelter soon. Just keep walking, just keep walking. My entire head went numb. A long time ago, but I can still hear the wind roaring past. So is that some kind of animal? It's a good thing I can read. Ooh, what in the hell? I don't care. The road open. Solid ice must break. Okay, that sounds like a wolf. Excuse me, sir, wolf. Have you got anything I can use to break this? I suppose I got a lock. Aha! Rocks. Come on. Come on, rock. You can break this for me, can't you? Perfect. So, that way, no, that way. God damn it. Perfect. Let's go down. That totally didn't take too long. Hopefully the wind will quiet down in here. Climbing, climbing, climbing. Hello? Okay, so a lot of rope. Jesus, my head. I can't believe I fell that far and survived. By looking around, maybe it didn't. What is this place? I don't know, but there's this barrel I can't move. Ah, there we go. Ah, the good old barrel. Hello? Is there anybody in here? Let's that door first. No, that one's locked. I picked it up. Okay. Hello. Aloha. Anything up here? Empty boxes. What the heck is this place? Flare. Oh, good old hammer. Let's see. I can swing a hammer if I hold left mouse. Make a backswing by pulling the mouse right. Then follow. Okay. I reckon if I have to backswing, I should be able to look around. Okay. Let's put that on 1. Put that on 2. It's a flare. Notebook. So I've got a hammer. Can I smack anything with it? What about a rod? Christ, what am I thinking? Let's see. Notes. Nope. To-do list. In some kind of the only door out of the room needs some way to find around. Unless anything behind them? Nope. Ammo crate? Nope. Aha! Let's see. Yes, I can see that. start thinking straight. Okay. Okay. So that's how you do it. Right. So I kind of figured out how you do it. You have to literally swing it yourself. Not easy, but sure. I'm going around the circles. Let's see. Oh god. Is that just here? Nope. Okay, that sounded like a fucking collapse. Hello? Such as it won't open by hand. Someone obviously wanted to keep people out or in. Let's see. And now it's open. Whatever I was descending into, it was 100 feet below ground, protected by 2 solid metal hatches located in a remote Arctic wilderness and buried beneath snow. I didn't know what to expect, but it made me feel something I hadn't felt since I was a child. I'd never given it much thought before, but I realized that our entire society is a network of safety nets. Emergency services at the end of the phone line, health and safety in the workplace, friends, family, lovers, all there. If something goes wrong, part of a carefully designed structure to prevent all but the most mundane of emotions. Once again, I felt like I did when I was in school, surrounded by a closing ring of older kids, knowing anyone that might help me. Friends, parents, teachers were too scared or too far away. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Best stay low and out of sight until I know everyone is afraid. Crouching by pressing. Oh no, I've got it right because of the blue tint to vision. Plus I should be quiet enough that I won't be heard unless someone's frightened of me. Better remember to shut off on the light sources though. Okay. Be quiet, just be quiet, just be quiet, 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 just be quiet, just be quiet, be quiet, quiet, quiet. Hello? I'm not scared, you're scared. So, we're down there. I need to get, I guess I have to go to storage. Suggest this way. I feel like there's more to it than that. Hello? Storage room. Seems like the easy way. Seems like the right way to go. So yeah, I never actually played this when this came out, but here we are now, I guess. Into the storage room. God, hate those sounds. Yeah, I never played this when it first released, and I never actually watched anybody play it. Alright, fuel. Lighter plus fuel. Vehicles. Don't know what it just sounds like in here in the background. That one's locked. That one's locked. That means there's someone still inside. I can hear chattering. Hello? Ooh. I'm kind of trapped over. I can't see where it would be. Something about a box. I'm guessing it's you with your huge ass rocks inside. Yeah. There we go. Easy. Hello. Ooh, what's this? So we got some painkillers and we got a lighter. Don't know what the lighter does, but we got a lighter. Ooh, this is one of those strange things. What the hell just happened? I don't know if it was such a good idea. I just heard whispers. So your guess is as good as mine. Why would I use a flashlight? We got this. Does this ever run out? Decent full work if a torch cuts out. Okay. Hello? Sounds like I'm making progress. Looks as if this basement caved in some years ago. Something's tunneled through here more recently though. What sort of creatures makes these markings? Jesus. Spiderwebs? I don't see no spider. Let's go this way. Please don't say there are giant spiders here. There's gonna be giant spiders here, isn't there? Let's carry a ladder. Oh god, what the heck are you? Horrible sight. Luckily it's mummified. That's a small would have been awful. Oh god, it's a dog that's been mummified by some freaking spider. Okay. Day 1. I begin this record still in the hope that the great work we have undertaken here might one day be of scientific value. Despite the chaos which has ensued in the 6 hours previous, my aim is to remain secure until what help there may be arrives. To that end, I have barricaded myself into a small workshop area in the abandoned part of the mine. I hope that the meager food rations here will keep me alive, and that those I hide from will not jeopardize that. Perhaps this mine really is cursed. It's almost precisely 30 years since the incident that brought us here, and now, 30 years on, fate has struck again. Day 3. I forecasted that today the rescue crews would arrive, but I can only hypothesize that they would be unaware of my location, and hence busy themselves evacuating the other survivors. If they have not arrived by tomorrow, I will go out in search of them. My first mistake was to make assumptions on the matter of rescue. My second mistake was to make assumptions on the safety of this mine. My third mistake was to act on both those assumptions in going outside of my safe haven. My best estimate is that I left the workshop, where I was secured about 2 days ago in search of aid, and have found only danger. I approached the old living quarters, but curiously could find no sign of life whatsoever. I returned in what I thought was the direction from which I had come, but soon found myself in an unfamiliar locale. Confused but focused, I attempted to make my way home, but found myself threatened by some species of feral creature which seems to have made his old mine his home. Although the specimen bore significant interest to me, I chose to retreat, only to find myself outmaneuvered and outnumbered by the beasts. I turned and ran, injuring my ankle in the process, which I believe now is most likely a sprain rather than a fracture. For some time I cowered and fled into the dark, but a few hours ago I discovered a door leading to a smaller, disused part of the mine, the key for which I still have in my pocket. Within that area I discovered a storeroom, and I think it should keep me safe for some time. This place is a maze. My lesson learnt, I will not venture out again until I am certain the area is safe. Day 19. Rescue seems increasingly unrealistic. Supplies diminishing. Lots of spiders in this place. I do not like spiders. Day 34. I caught one of the accursed 8-legged beasts nestling in my open mouth when I woke up this morning. In my surprise, I swallowed it. It's not so much the act of swallowing which concerns me, but the genus of arachnid. It would be unlikely that a cave-dwelling spider would be venomous to any significant degree, but the possibility troubles me all the same. Day 35. Any known venom would have affected me by now, and so today is the first minor cause of celebration I have had since the incident. By lucky coincidence, that revelation also means I have discovered a virtually inexhaustible supply of nutrition. I intend to venture into the basement beneath this storeroom in the name of science to discover more about this creature's natural habitat. Day 50. Jesus Christ, this guy writes a lot. For 4 days now, I have been surviving solely off the quite considerable sustenance provided by the spiders. For some time I was struggling to gather enough of the crunchy little morsels. However, Lady Luck smiled at me once more when the batteries of my torch died and I made a second life-saving find. The creature's natural habitat is in the dark. With my light now diminished, I need only lie still for a few minutes, and I will have attracted enough of the beast for a rather hearty meal. Okay, and why is that marked as scientific findings? This guy's strange. Okay. You can stop spitting at me, Steam. Ah, fuck. Ah, shit. I blocked myself off with a freaking ladder. Ah, Steam. Please don't steam me. I'm hoping I need this. I don't like earthquakes. Now what? I brought the ladder, now what do you want? Finally, this must be all that's left of basement storage. That looks rather worse for wear. Come on, ladder. My dear ladder. What the heck are you? Fluid lighter, okay. They should fire up now. It's filled up and ready to burn. I don't like spiders. Some more batteries. Now what? What did I need this ladder for? Is there any way out of here? Okay. This is where I needed that ladder back there, isn't it? Oh god. Please don't tell me. Came all the way here with this ladder for no reason. Come on, ladder. Off we go back. Steve. Ouch. Oh god. That stuff burns. I don't like. Oh god. Someone just died. Is that the guy with scientific findings we're talking about? No, that's what the ladder was for. I think someone's been dragged through here. I've never seen this much blood before. That would... Oh god. I don't want to go. Excuse me, sir. Were you the one that wrote all those scientific findings down for me? Yep, looks like it was. May as well finish this guy's story. It's been some time since I recorded any findings in relation to the spiders with whom I have shared my existence for the past 8 months. Partly due to my enforcement retreat from their basement territory. Not too long ago, their behaviour became overly aggressive, and so I have attempted to barricade the main entrance to their lair and secured myself for one of the smaller rooms above it, the only one with an operational door lock. The other reason is that I have been recovering from a minor operation, which I was forced to conduct myself, without the aid of anesthetic. Even if I did have any anesthetic or surgical tools, I couldn't afford to be less than diligent in my work, so anesthetic was out. Surgical tools are all well and good, but although it may be becoming old and rusty, I still trust my penknife to do the job just as well. The procedure itself was elementary enough. A simple amputation of a non-vital organ. I began to notice a thick, glue-like substance forming on my tongue and was forced to accept that I had become infected through constant toxin ingestion. Day 300. Another century of days comes and goes. It seems like so long since I escaped here. At some stage since my last century, I attempted to return from whence I came. That from which I originally was fleeing seems a fate far worse than the one I now face. However, in the time since I arrived from a larger mine system, a cave-in has occurred, blocking any further progress. I was forced to return and accept whatever end life has in stock for me. I still hear my aggressive little friends scratching on the door to my cell. Rest in peace, I guess. There's his pen. Let's just give that guy a nice rest in peace. Yeah. Oh god, what's this? Looks like it's been carved into the wood with a knife. I'm guessing he sharpened it himself. Spiders, you can shut up, he's gone now. Oh god. Largest spider I've ever seen. His guts carved open. Yeah, this guy looks like he kind of asked for it then. So does that mean this game's gonna have giant spiders? Because I've not really looked into that kind of stuff on this. Beef jerky. That could be healthy. Oh wait, I think I wrote it. Lou? This hole isn't large enough for a man. Not that I'd go anywhere near it, even if it was. What bird out of his tunnel? I mean, someone got dragged through it. Okay. So I got the old key. Key's old and scratched. It looks like it's in one piece. Oh god, what's this music? Oh god, oh god. No, 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 please. Alright, so I've got some meat, I've got a hammer, I've got a lighter. Right. What are you, creature? Are you some kind of wolf? You look like a wolf. Whether you are a wolf or not, I don't know. Excuse me, sir. Are you around here? I can't see you. Oh no, there you are. Oh no. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me, Wolfie. Please don't come this way. Please don't come this way. Otherwise I'm screwed. Good, you're going that way. Please continue to go that way. Yeah, you're gone. Whether that's a good thing or not, I don't know, but I'm going this way. There's a door here. Please say the keys for this door. Yes! Nah. What do we... Rock will do it, right? Come on. Yes. The rock won't, the barrel will. That'll stop it, right? Nope. Barrel. Move. Move back, barrel. Good barrel. Whew. Whew. Thank you, barrel. Oh shit. Good doggy. Good doggy. Oh god. So barrel won't block it. It was me thinking a barrel would stop it. I'm just gonna hide over here. You can stay back there, creature. Well, hot doggy. And it seems to... I love my workshops. It is too great a hunting ground to let others gorge their faces. One cannot help but feel for those without such delicate mousy morsels on which to munch. Feel red. 8 ravenously flushed with and shall continue to do so. This is solitary button pattern and foot on the door. Yet Red's mind is working somewhat backwards today. So 8 4 1 2. Am I safe yet? I think I'm safe. Okay. The music's still going, but I think I'm safe. Numpad. What was it? No, it's my favorite word. 8 4 1 2. Okay. 8 4 2. Whew. Glad that's over with. Right then. Anyway, so next we get one of these things again. It was different but the same at time, like I had more control, but over what? Yeah, let's see, can I go in here? Looks like a nice... Is it safe down here, sir? Hey, that's a spider web. I'm talking to a spider web. That is an electric fence. Why is this giving me kind of Bioshocky vibes, but not at the same time? Oh yeah, I can turn... Wait. I could turn you off. Why would I want to turn you off? Oh god. Alright then. I shall be ending this video here then, I guess. Since we got past the wolf, we seem... I think it's a monster? I don't know, this looks like it needs a cog. Yeah. Then you got some rocks coming from the light. So yeah, we shall end this one here. If you liked the video, guys, don't forget to leave a like, favorite, subscribe, all of that stuff. Hit the bell button, because I always forget that one. And I shall see you guys in the next video.